Supplemental math videos from Circle Christian School. Find the quadratic equation. Things like finding the quadratic equation from some given things like your vertex or a point on the equation helps you to try to figure out maybe how high a baseball was after it had been hit, or how far did the baseball go. Many of the sports coaches have people on their team that can figure these things out, thus giving the batter the best way to hit the ball. Okay, let's write the standard form of the equation of a parabola. Remembering that the standard form of a parabola is what I call vertex form, and so do a few other books, is that y equals a, which is a scale factor, x minus the h, the locator, squared, plus the k. All right, there's a couple of things that we need to know. Number one, what the vertex is, and here we have a vertex of 1, 2, and so that's going to be our h, and it's going to be our k. And we have a point, which is 3, negative 6, which is going to be our x, y. And so now what we're going to do is actually plug some things in. So for instance, let's see, I know what y is, so that's going to be the negative 6, so we're going to plug that in, equals the a, x minus, we know what the h is, so it's going to be a minus 1, always the opposite anyway, and the k plus 2. Now what we're going to do is just actually go find a so we can actually figure out what the quadratic equation is. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't need an x. My bad. I forgot. We have an x. Why did you not scream at the computer? Here we go. X is 3. Oh, so much happier now. Okay, so we end up with the negative 6 equals a, and this is going to be 2 squared plus the 2. So there's a couple of things we can do. I'm just going to kind of quick cut it here. So I'm going to go minus 2 and minus 2. So that's going to give us the negative 8 equals, and we know the 2 squared here is going to be a 4, so 4a. And divide by the 4. You know how to do this. You've done it before. So we get a negative 2 equals the a. So now we can put it back into the vertex form here, or what they call standard form. And we have y equals our negative 2, which makes sense. And we have x minus the 1 squared plus the k, which is 2. Now let's say we want to take it back into general form, a basic quadratic equation of ax squared plus bx plus the c. Then we're just going to have to do the math here. So y is going to end up equaling the negative 2. We have to take the binomial squared, so it'd be x minus 1 times x minus 1, or the 5-second way, x squared twice the middle, so negative 1x plus negative 1x is a negative 2x, and then the 2, and we just distribute this out, and we end up with y equals negative 2x squared plus a 4x plus a 2. And you can always try it. You can put it into your calculator here and see if it doesn't match the one that you have up here. And that's how you write an equation of a parabola when given the vertex and a point on the parabola.